Hello, everyone, and welcome to these Pleiadian Sunday School sessions. And today we have myself, Soma Ara, Dennis Mulcahy, and Julia Cornelius. And all of us do offer services if you'd like to check us out, either on Facebook or our websites. Okay, so today's date is the 4th of May, 2025. And it is 3:17 here, 17 minutes past 3 in the afternoon in Ireland. Welcome, everyone. A couple of updates for you. There is an amazing event in Florida, a conference, a full disclosure now conference run by Brian Seng and his team from the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th of July in Florida. I believe it's St. Pete's or St. Petersburg Beach in Tampa. I am one of the speakers there, and I've been given a discount code. So if you'd like to come and join us, just send me a message either on Facebook or Substack, Soma Ara, and I will send you the discount code. Any other updates? Today's session is week 9, and it's discovering your personal mission, where the Pleiadians channel through me and go into more detail about certain subjects, and that is the subject today, discovering your personal mission. So they'll be covering that either in a meditation or an activation while I'm channeling. But let us begin with the prayers, which are really important. And I also wanted to mention a shout out to Blossom Goodchild, who seems to be offline at the moment. And I think there's been rumors that it's to do with her having but needing to buy a new laptop, something to do with technology, unless it's the blackouts. She might not have any internet service. So I watched a recent one of her recent channelings today, and it was by the man that I can't think of the word, that helps her with her videos. Dennis is looking at me laughing because I can't think of the words. I think it's Pemu, I think his name is. But he very kindly uploaded some videos for her because she wasn't able to, she wasn't reachable. So, okay, without any further ado, Dennis, would you please put your camera on and let us begin with some prayers?
Very good. Okay. You can hear me okay?
I think so.
Okay, that's fine. So I will begin with the law of one prayer. And I will say that 3 times, repeat it. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks this is done, it is so. And again, we are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done, it is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks. This is done. It is so. And I will also speak the mantra which was given to Blossom Goodchild. It's an I am affirmation. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Okay.
You are so loved. You are so loved. You are so loved. We say that as we step in and connect with you. And we say that as we step out and observe more of you from a distance. In and out, our energy flows in and out, connecting stronger and stronger and stepping back, observing more. We have been observing humanity for an eternal time span, eternally observing, even creating you in the beginning. Many of you are stepping back into your power, stepping back into your power, specifically in this lifetime. You are all individually such a crucial part of now, of ascension process. Creating, weaving, manifesting with excitement, with energy, with trepidation, with knowledge, with foresight, with intuition, with mysticism, with clairvoyance, with understanding, with expansion, with understanding in expansion and the whole ascension process that you are all in. And some of you are more at the forefront where you are creating it as you go on a daily basis, sometimes not even on a daily basis, but minute by minute, by minute by minute. You are co-creating your own realities and stepping into your power more and more and more. And as you proceed in this lifetime, you will most certainly reap the rewards of your planting seeds, planting energy, planting frequency, planting vibration into the not just the physical, but into the etheric, into other dimensions, into other levels, into other spaces within your universe, other timelines. There is so much more to know, to learn, to understand. So much more than the 3D of your physical planet, which you walk upon on a daily basis, breathing in the air, looking at the sky, walking along the pathways, bumping into people is no coincidence. Phone calls just after you have been thinking of people is a telepathic energy, waves that can extend thousands of miles across the likes of Australia and Ireland, or America, or Japan, or Russia, or the UK, or Ireland. Your thoughts are instantaneous, and the distance in between has no significance or importance, does not matter. With the quantum physics and laws of your true science. Let us step into allow Soma to allow us to give a guided activation, initiation into receiving your missions. Let us proceed with that. Let us begin with that. As a collective, your missions as starseeds is, as a collective mission, your missions as starseeds is to create the help, the ascension process, and to move that along, to expand your consciousness, which is the same as ascension process, evolution. All of those words are interchangeable and mean the same thing, more or less. So thank you. Visualize your, or sit in the chair, whatever type of chair it is. My feet flat on the floor. Eyes open or closed. Get comfortable is the most important thing, and breathe in through your nose. Down to your belly. Hold it and then breathe out through your mouth, and do this 2 or 3 more times. You can make noise if you feel comfortable doing that, or you can do it more silently, whichever's more your feeling, whichever's more appropriate for you in the now. And some of you, we speak of humanity as a collective. Some of you feel very uncomfortable sometimes making a noise in front of, or a sound with your breath on the out breath when you are with people. So do what is comfortable for you. Oh goodness. See us around you. Us being the Pleiadian collective, Ashtar Commander-in-Chief, who is the main spokesperson for us. Us also being and including Jesus. who is one of us. Many of you have heard Selma say these words previously. So, thank you. So visualize us with Ashtar behind you, with Jesus to your left, Mother Mary to your right. And in front of you, thank you, is you. All aspects of you in the now. It is all aspects of you in the now. Whether it's a different timeline, a past, present, future, now, or different timeline. It is your cosmic soul, your cosmic being, essence, energy, frequency, vibration. It is all aspects of you combined into the cosmic self from every time, space, reality, every time, space, reality, every piece of you that exists everywhere, eternally, past, present, future, up, down, left, right, below, above, timelines, galaxies, universes, stars, star nations, past lives, soul aspects. Step into that. Energy, frequency, vibration, and see yourself stepping into yourself in the now, like a mirrored reflection, like you're looking into, thank you, into a mirror of yourself. You are stepping into your own selves, your own power, your own strength in the now. And as we invite you to do that, for those with us now, Dennis, Julia, we include Soma always, and for those listening in a future time, or what appears to be a future time. Step into that like a warm sunshine beam of light coming down over you from hundreds of feet. It is warm and it feels parental, thank you, like a loving parental energy that is nurturing, loving, protective, full of love that gives unconditionally, full of love that gives unconditionally. That is the truth of who you are. You are love. You are loved. And you are love. That is who you are. As you step into that mirror of yourself, a mirror reflection, you can ask yourself questions such as, what is my mission? And listen to yourself. We will no doubt go quiet in a few moments, but we wanted to add that you can also ask yourself any other questions. Collectively, your missions as starseeds, we've said this just now, but collectively, let us remind you that your missions as starseeds is to assist with the great awakening of humanity now, in this lifetime. So let us become silent as you ask the question again, what is my mission on earth? Which are as individual as your fingerprints. Soma, we would like to whatever the answer, thank you, would like to go around the group and ask you, or rather, let us ask is the wrong word, thank you. We invite you to that is fly. Ah, sly is the wrong word, but mischievous, funny energy. Because we were saying to Soma, and we were just about to audibly say, we invite you to share some teachings. And we'd like to go around the group and start with Dennis and Julia, and then maybe even Soma when she comes out of this channeling. So we invite you to turn your cameras on, to step into your soul mission. What is it you are here to share? And we would like to start with you, Dan.
Am I audible?
All right. Well, just to repeat some of what was shared earlier, I do understand that I do have a purpose, a mission, a calling to assist people in expanding their consciousness, in moving towards their evolution and expansion, to step into awareness of their own divine I am presence, and to assist or facilitate some way the ascension process, which is taking place now at this time. And also, I would say that while it is so important to step into doing this, to put into practice our purpose as I am presence, even more so is important is the foundation of one's beingness, to respect one's presence, to respect one's divine I amness. And it is too easy in our world, if we are not engaged in a busy doingness, or if we fail in projects or action, to limit ourselves, to criticize ourselves, to allow ourselves to have some shame or regret. And that is a trap, because then we are denying our true essence, our true beingness. We lower our frequency, and we lower the value of and the power of our beingness to the collective and the planet now. So just that message. Yes, so I value doing this, but it is so important to put in, to grant themselves honor. And sometimes that is difficult for us to do in this matrix, to actually honor ourselves, to honor the I am presence, the immortal soul that we are. But
we would like to add to that.
And also I will say on that
we would just
sometimes
like, we would
okay.
just like to add something to that, because we feel it is important. The reason you do that, you being humanity, the reason you do that, the reason you avoid honoring yourselves, is because you have been led down a certain belief system by the negative agenda that has greatly diminished your DNA, your awareness, your internal dialogue with yourselves, where you now believe you are far less than you actually are. We will try not to interrupt you again, Dennis, and please continue. And we say that with great humor.
Well, fine. That is all true. It is in this realm, in this matrix, in this reality, there is much suppression of truth about everything, including our own essence and our true origin. And sometimes for people to love themselves, the words are, it's too impossible a task from where they are and the feelings they have and the conflict they have and the darkness that they experience. The invitation to love oneself sometimes is too much. And so we sometimes have to approach it on a gradient. And rather than setting a task of loving oneself, to try and reach a lower step of accepting oneself, or even lower, of tolerating oneself. Some people have to learn to do this. And so a call to be kind to oneself. And one way of stepping into a higher awareness and a higher beingness is to practice forgiveness. And it is to give forgiveness to others, and very importantly, to give to ourselves. Sometimes we find it difficult to forgive ourselves, and when we do, to help further that, it helps to turn in the other direction and forgive others. And when we forgive others, then it's easier to turn to ourselves and forgive ourselves. And when we forgive ourselves to a degree, it is easier then to put our attention to others and give forgiveness to them. And with this cycle of granting forgiveness, of allowing forgiveness to come into your being and existence and life, one will free up love. One will help clear up so much false and negative beliefs. And a simple action to do that is that well popular prayer, the Ho'oponopono, which has 4 lines in it. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And what is that directed towards? Everything. To the external, to the internal, to others, and to self. And when one is reciting that and thoughts come up in the mind, which are critical or judgmental or negative, directed to those thoughts. And when things come up in the emotions that are unpleasant, be they bitterness, regret, shame, anger, directed to those emotions. It is very simple and very effective. And it is an action which can be done by a being, and it's something the mind does not necessarily have to understand, or the mind does not even have to trust or believe in. But the action of doing this, taking some time to say this, will unburden a person greatly and change very much.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis Mulcahy.
All right.
So,
Yes.
Julia, Dennis, do you have anything else to add to that?
Just that line, I say it'll make changes. What do I say? Very much in everything. It'll improve one's relationship with others and oneself, and help clean things up, so as one can step more fully into one's sovereignty and one's essence, one's power as a divine immortal being. So very simple, very powerful. You say that prayer, the Ho'oponopono, as it is those 4 lines. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.
I agree. I use a Ho'oponopono a lot. It's one of my favorite go-to. Allows you to move into that energy of receiving as well, which is brilliant. So what came to my mind when the Pleiadians were asking, what is your mission? What is my mission now? My mission is to share. I am a teacher. I am an emissary sharing the messages. And I'm sitting here today writing my book, which I keep coming back to, which is The Mystical Wellness Path. And I'll just share a little bit with you guys. It's a journey with the 7 directions, and I've traveled all over the world. So I'm including in there some of my personal insights and things like that. But I've got a passage here, which is when the winds of change begin. And I primarily work with people who are newly awakened, who might be confused and, they don't fit in because everything has changed so suddenly. And they find that their energies just don't match the people that they're around and things like that. So when you begin your journey of what I call mystical wellness, your spiritual journey, you may feel a stirring, like the wind shifting direction. There can be restlessness, you may be mentally overstimulated, or even have anxiety as the old structures of your identity begin to soften or drop away and new visions start to form. And we can call on the guides, we can call on the elements, we can call on the breeze of change, we can look to the east and bring in the element of air. And the guides can encourage us to be curious and help us to move into a state that's calm and not overwhelmed. We can move into movement that doesn't have chaos. It can be a gentle breeze. So you don't need to rush in and understand everything. Just breathe, ask lots of questions to make space in your life and listen. And the element of air, the direction of the east, the guardians, the sylphs, the angels, the winged beings will leave you messages. And the wind will start to move through your life. Open your windows, walk in nature, speak your intentions out loud, do your ho'oponopono and use your voice. And the air element will connect you to the divine inspiration, to the awen, and to your own sacred breath. So your first and foremost mystical tool is the breath, is the air, is your voice. So in my book, I'm sharing personal insights of when I've traveled around the world and I've connected into each direction and each element and each guardian. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So everyone is kind of newly awakening and it's changing rapidly, and you'll find yourself evolving. So we come back to the east, we come back to the rising sun, we come back to our breath. Thank you.
That is really beautiful, Julia. Thank you for sharing that. And I'd like to welcome, forgive me.
Aditan?
Yes.
Aditan, is that okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Aditya. Yeah. Yeah, this first time I'm joining actually.
Well, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
So you're
actually,
you're in India. What's it like over there right now, weather-wise and things like that? How is it in India as a spiritual person?
It was till yesterday, till morning it was very hot. Evening it was raining now. It's very cold now. Yeah. Cold in sense, not much cold like the. Where are you people from? Which country?
So I'm in the UK, and Soma is based in Ireland. Yeah, in Europe.
Okay. Oh, you're in Europe. Okay.
Yeah,
Here
I used to live in India. So I have been to Tamil
Okay.
Nadu. I lived in India for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
PIO, OCI. Yeah.
PIO?
Yeah.
So you know Tamil?
So my husband is Indian. So I'm still considered a
Okay.
person of Indian origin. Yeah.
Oh, nice.